Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafts by the Bow. This week I'm going to do a twofer. It's going to be the same design template with a little variation to make a second type of card. And I'm going to be using the painted glass stamp set. And let's move those. And I also have the framelets that go with it. And I'm going to be using this square framelit, and I've already punched it out, and this is how it comes. It's so delicate. What I should have done is punched it out using the Big Shot, but using the double-sided adhesive tape, because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to attach this, but we'll try, we'll find out. And I'm also using this circular picture, the roses, the little butterfly and the thank you. So the first of the twofer is the basic design plan for my card. And I make this variation of a card with the piece here cut in half. It's just an ordinary card size with this piece sliced off. But if you haven't got card blanks already cut, what you need is a piece that's 6.5 inches long by 5.5 inches wide here. And we're going to score it at 2.25. That way, 2.25. So that then when you fold it, you see, if I put that in, you can see a bit better. You can see you only have a flap on this side. It doesn't go all the way to the edge. You will also need this white piece of card to go inside, and that measures 4 by 5.25. Okay, and I think we'll start by gluing that in actually. Because I've chosen a dark colour card, it's a little bit difficult to see, whereas the white will just pick up the contrast a tiny bit. There we are. Okay, and you need to put a piece of DSP on this piece here. Now, I'm using an old DSP because I haven't got all of my new DSPs yet, and it's one of the really old ones. I don't know if it was Mint Macaron or Pool Party, but I've cut the DSP at 2 inches by 5.25, and I'm just going to adhere it there. This really is an easy card to use. Once you've got the basic templates for things, you never really need to go out looking for lots and lots of ideas. You just use your basic templates and adapt them by using different prints, different DSP, different stamp sets. Okay, so there we are. If you wanted, you could put DSP on the inside piece as well. Now, what I did next was to stamp out the circle here and to colour it in. And I chose the Daffodil Delight in light, the Night of Navy in light, the, I think it was the Pool Party in the darker one. I tried it with the light, but it was a little bit too light. Okay, so that's that. And I cut out and coloured 3 butterflies, and I used the same colours, and you can see that these colours are the ones that I've used on the card as well, this paley green and the navy. Okay. I did also cut out 2 of the other shapes, and I was going to try and put them on here somehow, but just didn't quite go with what the look was that I wanted. So I'll put those back in the box, use those another day. Okay. The next thing you need is going to be a piece of card, and it's a 2.5 inch square, and it's only that size because I'm using this border, and that is 2.5 inches. You could make the square or a circle any size you like on here really. Okay, so I'm going to attach this to here, and then I've got a slightly larger piece of Night of Navy in 2 3/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch. So excuse me while I just get the Tombow. I think I'm going to try Tombow with it. And just put some tiny little dots on. Oh, heck. That is tiny, isn't it? I'll put it on where I can see the widest pieces. But if you have it, I would suggest using the adhesive tape, running it all through the Big Shot together, so that it almost makes a sticker. You know, I always think of it after I've cut something out. I'm going to have to put a notice on my Big Shot saying, is this tiny? Is it fine? Do you need to use the adhesive back stickers? Okay. And then I'm just going to attach it to here to make it like a little border. It's very Art Deco, isn't it? It's very pretty, but so flimsy. Yeah. Oh, well, that seems to have helped. That seems to have worked. Okay, now I'm going to adhere this to the 2 3/4 inch Night of Navy square. A little bit at the top there. And that should just give you a nice little border all the way around. There we go. Not sure what that is that I've just got on there. Oh, a little bit of fluff. Oh, moved it all the way over to here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this circle piece and I'm going to attach it on dimensionals so it's just slightly proud of the paper. The circle that I cut out was on a 2-inch punch, and this I think is just 2 inches as well. So I couldn't quite get it to fit inside, but on dimensionals it will fit and look quite pretty. So let's get some dimensionals out. Ooh, I might use up my very last pieces. Nobody's going to look underneath your card to see which pieces of dimensional you've used. I don't really think anybody would care. Okay, now I'll try and centre this as much as I can. Just needs to go up a tiny bit. Oop. There we go. Okay, now that is going to go on our card here. You could put it diagonally. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Like a diamond. Oh, I think I like that even better. And you only need to adhere this half. Don't put glue at this half or it will stick to the card and it won't open. So I'm just going to put Fast Fuse down here. See if I can get it sort of centered. I'm centering it on the edge of the blue card here. Now I'm going to center it, I think, on the edge of the DSP. Yeah, that looks a bit better. On the edge of the DSP there. Looks a little bit more even. Oh, I like how that opens. Okay, and then I'm just going to attach 2 of the little butterflies. And put 2 on the outside like this. I'm not going to put a sentiment on. Let's see, do they need to be on a dimensional? Yeah, let's put those on. Raise those up a little bit as well. I love this little set. This was one of the ones we were given at on stage in our bags. And it's so pretty. Oh no, we didn't get it in our bags. I think we got it at the end of the day when you could take things from the boxes. I think that's when I got it. I'm so pleased I did. I've used it a lot. Okay, and then on the inside, I don't like how you can see that join there. So I always take just another piece of card, 2 3/4 inch square again, and I'm just going to attach it over there. And I'm going to put one of the butterflies on, but I'm not going to put this one on dimensionals. There we go. Just to keep the theme going. That would have been nice with a piece of DSP underneath, wouldn't it? Okay, so there's the first of my cards using this basic template. Please watch part 2 where I make a different card that looks totally different to this, but it's using the exact same template. Thanks so much for watching me. If you like my videos, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you press the little bell, it will notify you each time that I place a new video on. So thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye, everyone.